Shanghao, Mwashukeni, Mwakabwanji, good morning. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Today, as I embark on this journey, allow me to recognize the presence of our chairman, our CEO, deputy CEOs, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, I say good morning. Today, as we celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival, under the theme, Celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival and Feeling the Chinese Culture, I've entitled my speech as Corporate Culture Integration. Allow me to define what corporate culture integration is. Culture integration is when people from a different culture adopt the essence of another while maintaining their own culture. At CCS, we have two different cultures, which is the Chinese and the Zambians, carefully wovenly together to form our corporate culture. When I came to CCS, the only thing that I knew about Chinese people is what I'd seen in movies. I knew that they ate snakes, frogs, they ate with chopsticks, and they spoke a different language. But when I came to integrate their culture, I discovered that these are people who cherish hard work, and they're very hardworking people. Seeing my story, I grew up with my grandmother. My grandmother used to tell me tales that I should not look at the full moon, for if I look at the full moon, I'll become a lunatic. It's very funny today that I'm here celebrating a festival of the moon. But in Chinese culture, we should remember that a moon is a symbol of peace, prosperity, and family reunion. I appreciate their culture now because when we think differently, it creates an open mind and we'll be able to adapt and work together in a common goal. As we have come in this corporate world, our target together, whether Chinese or Zambian, is to attain our company success and achieve our production targets. Yes, and achieve our production targets. Must I say it's difficult to embrace our similarities without acknowledging and appreciating our unique differences. The Zambian culture is based on two things. One, which is Christianity, and the African philosophy of Ubuntu. Ubuntu simply means humanity. Ubuntu embraces kindness and respect for living people, that we should live in harmony together and work towards one accord, and respect also the people that are vulnerable in our society. Let me tell you a story about one of my workmates. One of my workmates went to the Chinese supervisor to request for leave, saying that his father had passed away. His Chinese supervisor was amused and asked, "How many times does your father pass away?" He asked that question because even the previous year he had asked a leave, asking that my father had passed away. You see, in the Zambian tradition or Zambian culture, my father's brothers are also my father. My siblings or my cousins are not my siblings, are not my cousins, but they are my siblings. African society tells us that if we adopt such a culture, there will never be an orphan in this country. Because even if my father dies, his brother becomes my father, and you take care of me. So going in our roots, Chinese culture adopts Buddhism and also Confucius values in their corporate culture. Their corporate culture is based on the 5 virtues, which is 1, benevolence. In Chinese they say Ren. 2 is propriety, which is Yi. 3 is righteousness, which is Li. And wisdom, which is Ji. And also fidelity, which is Sin. These 5 These 5 virtues is what they've incorporated in their work culture. That's why you see their hard work being like this. So going on to our corporate culture integration, with these differences with these differences that we incur, it is important that we work in harmony together between the Chinese and the Zambian, because our goal at the end is to attain the goals that we've set. I cherish the Chinese people because the Chinese people, number 1, they are hardworking. Number 2, they are loyal. And they tend to recognize people in authority, people in high rank. And number 3, what I love the most about the Chinese people, is that they're financially disciplined. Unlike us Zambians who like getting loans, Chinese people prefer to save. Yeah, that's about the Chinese culture. So going on forward, in my career development, I would like to appreciate the Chinese that have taught me everything that I know up to now. When I came from the University of Zambia, I was just a graduate that had 0 practical experience. But I became an understudy of our expatriate Chinese in the lab. They taught me all the skills of chemical analysis and also instrumental analysis. Now I might say that I have understudies of my own and have passed on that knowledge that I've acquired from them through this counter integration. So you see, their coming in Zambia has also improved on our careers. Some of us, like me, I'll testify. I had even a chance to go to Walaba Copper Smelter, our sister's company in the DRC, to go and train the people there and impact them with skills and knowledge. I wouldn't have acquired these skills minus the Chinese. They taught me everything I know today, and I'm so grateful to that. So in my conclusion, as I'm about to sum, we might have differences in race, religion, food, but we have similarities. And it is these similarities that makes us to coexist and work together to the benefit of the company. My suggestion to the corporate culture integration construction is that we create more programs that promote culture exchange so that we can know your culture and you can know our culture, and then we can excel to improving and also to promote peace and unity at work. Thank you very much. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival to you all.